One of them is interesting. It's got Signatron, and the guy's actually dead now. And some of them are generic. But don't worry about what they are. Worry about how cheap they're going to be. That's all you need to worry about.
Tell me when you said one of them is dead. One trip, he says.
One trip.
Not exactly, but almost.
Look at these antiques. There's no guns in there.
Looks like weapons, Stuart.
Pop-up screen. Nothing exciting. But you'll be amazed what you can buy for $100 these days. Obviously. So this one comes out pop-up. Pull the legs up.
Yeah.
Pull this up.
Yeah, I know what they are exactly.
And this one's a tripod one. This one's just pulls up in it.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna like me. I don't want these.
You do. You can have them for nothing.
Ah,
They're coming as a set.
I just donated this set.
You donated them?
I donated a set with actually a projector
Oh my god.
because it was here for like 3 years.
These are the top-notch ones because they've got patina.
Oh, beautiful. But I give you that. These are nice handles. These are old.
This is old.
This is actually a wrapped handle. This one is older than this one.
This one's one's got a tripod in it and one's a pop-up. That's a tripod one. Where you have to, you use the case as the base and then you put the little tripod thing. You have to eat your wheat.
Day over here, you brought Snoopy's brother.
I've got it for you. I've got Spike. That one comes up and then you set it up on this and these two
We had the green one.
Cup of coffee. $5 for both.
I got some copper in here.
That's $5. This is aluminum. It's worth big money. I'm not taking them home, so you can throw them in the garbage if you don't want them.
Okay, what else you got there?
This is that sign I was telling you about. You said it's not old, but it's pretty cool.
Oh, the fat tire? Yeah.
It's a big one. It's a 19, I think it's a 91, the little thing on there.
1991.
So it's 20 odd years.
Definitely vintage. No, 30 years old.
It's getting there. Yeah. This is my favourite one. I look at this every morning.
Who is this though?
San Miguel.
San Miguel. Pale Pilsner. And she looks, the haircut and everything, like she's from the same era, 1991.
She's from the 90s. That bathing suit, that was sexy in the 90s. That's what mums wear now.
Alright, what else we got?
I know.
Where's Snoopy's brother?
I'm holding out on the good stuff. I know you're
Look
going to
at
tell
you.
me the same thing on these things in here. I know you're going to tell me I just threw those out. We can't get rid of them. This is just some banners. One of them is interesting. It's got Signatron, and the guy's actually dead now. And some of them are generic. But don't worry about what they are. Worry about how cheap they're going to be. That's all you need to worry about.
Tell me when you said one of them is dead, it's Bob Saget signed something for
No,
it.
it's close. It's Jim Birkenhouse. He used to be Jack Birkenhouse used to be the announcer for the Cubs back in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah. Pretty cool, and it's in great shape.
Not bad.
1994.
We've got some generic ones in there. Purdue, but it's an old one.
Okay. Purdue, Notre Dame, all these old schools, they do well.
There's an 84 one. I wish I'd got it signed as well, but it's not.
10 off. 50 bucks.
Now we don't have anything authenticating this.
No.
It's just
No.
now did you get it from somebody that you
My
knew?
friend, yeah, my next door neighbour.
Yeah, I can do
Okay.
either way.
This is the same old boy who I showed you the stuff last time. He went to the Cubs. He was right behind home plate. That was his seat. This is old. Probably from the 60s, I'm guessing.
San Francisco Giants. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Anytime you got these kind of flares on the back,
Yeah.
none of the new stuff is made like that. All this older stuff have these, So
This is wash it before they. I don't know what they're called now, but they're not called the Senators anymore. What's the baseball team
Washington
called?
Senators. I have no idea.
The Washington, whatever it is, they changed their name. So that one's from the 60s when they changed their name.
What state is it?
Washington.
Washington.
Washington Senators that changed into whatever. We're not sure. This is just some landmark stuff. But they're probably from the
This
same.
is Mount Vernon.
Yeah,
so-
it's SS Mount Vernon. These are places he visited. National Wax Museum.
Yeah, Washington Senators 1901 to 1960.
Okay.
So it has to be.
It's
you
got,
know,
yeah, he said the 60s. He told me that when he gave it all to me.
But I'm trying to figure out what they switched to here.
That's not old. That was because I had a hoodie. I've actually got a hoodie in my car that he gave me, and that was in the pocket.
Oh, really?
It's Glacier Mountain, which is Glacier Ridge.
So they say they're
Washington
now
Mountain.
known as the Minnesota Twins.
Yeah, exactly. They moved to Minnesota. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally changed.
Oh,
Crazy. So we got that. Don't get too excited. There's more coming.
I'm pretty excited.
You're just
He's
excited.
waiting.
You're excited
Yeah.
for Spike.
He wants to
He
see
wants to
Spike.
see Spike.
Good. How are you guys?
This is the craziest one. You're going to get on your Google on this one. You're going to be like, that motherfucking English cave is right. 1958, filled with mixed nuts. Get your reading glasses on. On the tag. Read on the label.
But it's definitely it feels strange. Whatever is in there, you know, like
yeah.
are these shelf
No,
of the nuts?
I don't
Or-
know. I'm not going to open it.
So basically, you'd never give that to a kid with a nut allergy.
You would kill probably half of the kids in the
Over
world.
1958 product of
Korea.
Korea. All new made
Would it be
Original.
nut shells?
crushed
Shells,
nut
crushed shells.
shells. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it says.
Oh, is that all it is? That can't be the same
man.
one. That can't be the same.
I did
1958
generic
to
search,
1968.
This is Spike. This is Snoopy's retarded
Yeah, it
brother.
looks like a pretty slender,
He's
tall.
a fucking crack addict. Look at him.
Why are his eyes like
You
that?
said two things. One, you didn't think
He's
there
little
was a
slippy.
Spike,
They're
and
like
secondly,
droopy.
look at this guy. He's a business.
Sure,
Look,
you
he's
post
got
up
his,
and
on
help
his
you.
ass. He's got a tag. I've got an undressed poor old Snoopy, mate. Where the fuck is it?
You just want to
Yeah,
look it
I
up his
think
tail.
I want to
that's
see
what's
if he's got any nuts.
I mean, I don't know if there's any names for
Where's
the.
his
wrong.
tag? Yeah, the
His
tag.
nuts were cut a long time ago.
Where's his fucking tag? 1968 again. There's another one.
This one is 1968.
I think they're all from. You probably bought them all at the same time. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I mean, as long as,
pulled
you
his,
know,
pulled his
This one
pants
made,
down.
made in USA in California.
Open
Yeah.
and close, like the eject on it. Like
This one
that
as
rubber
well.
instructions
That's
out,
on,
but as
it's
long
on there.
as it can open and close on its
You
own
can read
power.
that. You can read that. Swing.
Stays there, it's got OD.
I told you I was bringing them.
1968.
Sure,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Snoopy.
Right, and this is, I think you should buy this just so you know that he has a brother. That's 1968. So get your Google going so we
Like,
can find out what this shit
He's
is.
definitely the skinny version of Snoopy.
He is.
Look at
That's
the gut
Spike. It's
difference, right?
officially Spike. You got to Google Spike, Snoopy's brother, and he's going to come up. I'm guaranteed.
Look him up. See if he comes up actually. Oh,
I
look
put
at
the
that.
bags in there just to keep the shape. Now there's a squeaker there, but it's got a split there, so it don't squeak. But I don't know if that. I didn't want to mess around
Yeah,
with it.
that kind of bulged out a little
Yeah,
bit
bulged
from
out.
just age, you know.
They show you can look it up, but I think it's from the 50s or 60s probably. I mean, the fact that it even survived, as flimsy as that is,
I know. It's pretty crazy, isn't
it
it?
is nuts. Yeah, it is nuts.
Kids would buy this at a gift shop.
It wouldn't even make it home, would it? It'd be lost. This don't know anything about, but it was interesting to me because it came from a friend of mine who's.
Yeah, it's like the blowy thing. You can see it on the
You can
back
see
there,
it.
you know.
Yeah, it makes a noise like the squeaking, like a duck.
Yeah.
This had one of those things that broke because they perish, I guess. But this is real made in China, and I don't know what all these badges mean, but they must mean something. Like they're on the hat. They're not. I don't think they're put on afterwards, are they? Or are they? Like, what's all this?
And-
It must be Chinese stuff, I'm guessing. And it's old. It's definitely
Yeah.
old. I just
And
don't
they
know.
look so cheap. Like
They-
they gotta be Chinese. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
Nice
absolutely.
communist
Yeah,
tags.
in that hat, that hat's called a style, and I can't think what it is now, but it has its own name.
Why
that style.
there's a Canadian flag here? That I don't get
I don't
that.
know. It's very random. Did you find Spike, Ryan, or are you going to tell
There's
me there's
Australia
Yeah, I
here.
did find him.
no Spike?
But
I
it's,
told
it's,
ya.
it's too bad you didn't have the hat, because he looks even funnier with the hat.
He probably sold it because he had to get some crack.
Like, look what he looks like.
Oh,
with the
there he
hat.
is. Oh, that's it. Oh, I lost the hat. Where's the hat?
Funny.
It made me
But
think-
yeah, without the hat, he's like $20.
Yeah, I didn't think they're $1
So,
million, but it's
I
just
think this
interesting.
was like either a little plastic insert,
Plastic
right?
insert, it
That-
all broke,
that
it perished.
completely
It perished,
crumbled.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's old. I think it's from
Yeah,
this.
these
Again, I
go
think it's the
together.
same era because all
Oh,
this
they go
stuff is.
together?
Very
Yeah.
possible.
All
I mean,
this, all this
it's
stuff
got all the
is,
Chinese writing on the inside.
I could probably separate
Number
it.
60, which
Because,
is whatever.
you know, someone that
The hat
might
size,
might
maybe?
not
Head
actually
size.
want that, but,
Chinese measurements, I don't know.
small head.
this was for
I've got a personal gift for you here as well that I found.
40 millimeters.
Personal gift for you only.
Let's
It
see.
won't fit you. There you go. Think of your home.
Dimes.
Think of home.
I think it's 1 and a
Think
quarter.
Yeah.
of and it's an old T. It's not a new one, is it? I think that one's that's got some aids. JH. That's for you. Free
Well, thank you.
FOC, free of charge. This is what it. Now we're coming to the money. Now we're gonna get excited.
Jelly House, that's an oldie.
Made in the United Arab Emirates. Now this one's not as old.
I mean, it's been around the block. Look at this.
It's good, man. It's ready.
You
That's
know
what people
it's
want.
ready.
generally say is this is Elvis's coat. Or
He,
this is
he wore it. I
Elvis's
met him.
vest.
It's my father.
Elvis has left the building.
That's only got one label, made in the United Arab Emirates. This is from Graceland, from the gift store, 2001.
You didn't have a question, did you?
There's
Look-
a date here.
Look up
I
this
do this
print,
in
and you're gonna
Cameron
die
City.
when you see what this stuff's online for.
Really?
T-shirts, sweatshirts, and jackets. You're gonna.
Well, I
die.
know. I mean, some of the stuff can go for incredible money. So,
It's from the gift store in Graceland.
but that's newer. You
It's
know.
2001.
Yeah. So that's a little bit
I know.
newer. I mean, this is probably 70s or 80s. Looking by the
There you go, 2001.
design,
I got no idea.
made in United
Arab
Arab
Emirates, yeah.
Emirates.
When was the last time we ever seen anything made there?
No date on it though, but there's a date here. Can you tell this date?
I can't look that small. I got my reading glasses. Like it said
89?
1988 maybe.
88, 89.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
40 something years maybe. But look at that print, and then you'll
Uh-huh.
find that I found a T-shirt on there, but not the jacket. And the T-shirt was something crazy. Doesn't mean it's worth that, but this is from the Graceland. You can only buy this at the gift store. 2001, so it's 20 years old. It's on there. And then on the label it says Graceland. Exclusively designed exclusively for Elvis
just-
Presley's Graceland.
I just wonder if you can still get it like that.
Well, look it up and see.
So these hats, I'm gonna say no.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll give them to whoever. These were just in with the Snoopy stuff, but I think they're just old. They're bottles, shampoo
Like the
bottles,
dispensers or
but they're from the 70s. They're not worth anything. They're like
oh yeah, like some
throwaway
kind of
crap shampoos bottles.
yeah.
Someone who collects them
You
might
can't
like
even
'em.
squeeze it anymore.
That's what happens when you get old. You know that as well as I do. I'm going to guess they're $5 each, and you can keep them. This is just a generic thing, but I don't know if you know if it's just something someone put together just to have a plaque. These cards do come out, and they do have numbers on, but they're not
Yeah.
official cards. Just something because it was
Yeah.
Jordan.
No rookie card.
No, no rookie
here,
card.
but-
It's just a. I've
So
got this.
stuff like this,
Yeah.
there's especially couple stores that were pretty famous for that. Back in the day, you would buy this all day long, like at Kmart.
Okay.
You know?
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Farm and Fleet sells
sort of thing.
these designs till this day.
They're still making that stuff.
So this is not really
That's not
worth a
worth
whole lot of
anything.
money, even though that has MJ on this here.
Just because it's MJ.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the bottom of the barrel today. We're down there, mate. We're down there.
Well, I like the Chinese hat.
I know
That's
you like that.
unusual.
It's unusual.
It's not big money, I don't
No,
think, but
no,
it's
no.
just different. Just like I had those Korean medals, you know, they
Yeah,
were
it's different.
definitely different. So,
Wow. So put that.
the old Elvis jacket is definitely intriguing because it's just got that look, like it's ready to put on and let me look 1988. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. It's old.
Um,
It's definitely old. That's for sure.
One button's missing here, which is cool.
It's just a cool color
adds
too.
adds a character.
That's definitely
It's
worn
just
in.
like worn in.
I found
like,
a graphic of this, but not the jacket.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I took a picture of it, and I found a T-shirt online, but not the jacket. I like.
All right, before we look anything
yeah,
up,
yeah.
do you have a number in your hand? What would you like to get out
$4
of?
million.
I was thinking like 6 million would have been
6
fair.
million. So I'm robbing myself. I'm good at doing that. That's why I'm poor. That's why I've got 4 jobs and I still got no money. Look
No,
at Snoopy. Look
Now,
at Snoopy.
now, like a serious number.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? No, like seriously.
Well, you know,
Seriously.
you know.
What are you thinking?
Call about the
Well,
Xbox.
would you like to or need to get out of it? I mean, that you feel comfortable.
I didn't even think about it. I
Check
never
it out,
think
I
about
think
it, so I
my
don't know
kids
what
love
you're
to
going to
game
like
in
on
there.
it. So I honestly haven't thought about it. You know what you can do, and you need to make a living, otherwise you're not here,
Yeah,
and I've
I've
done
had
it.
it.
So I know that.
Audio room.
I think this is cool. I don't know if it has
It
a
is
monetary
cool.
value, but I don't know. I don't know. That's going to be an online sale for sure, I'm guessing.
I mean, first, always here, anything that I buy that's
Yeah.
cool always stays
So-
here first for a
Yeah.
little bit. You know, so I can show it off, and you never know. Sometimes people walk in and like, oh my gosh, I want this, you know.
Right.
But if it doesn't move in a month or two, then I move it online. Actually, that I'm kind of intrigued. What could possibly this be worth? You know, the
Yeah.
Donald
Have a
hat.
look. That's the rice and beans.
When you leaving?
Friday.
Friday.
That's a
Well,
new
that's
one.
when you think you're leaving. They're gonna cancel.
Here it
They're
is.
not cancelling. They're not allowed to cancel me. That's different. Look at his beak. Is it the same? A little bit
Same
different.
as just I think better shape.
Or newer version maybe. No.
That's the same thing.
You think so? Alright. I think they did in different years, that's why I asked her. Find a more expensive one. I like more expensive ones. Find a more expensive one.
Look,
That's too cheap.
Pete, that's too cheap. Find
That's
them.
too cheap. Find a more expensive
Here's
one.
another one. This one is a little bit
No,
more expensive.
No.
Don't do that.
No, that's the copy. That's the fake one. We've got, look, his eyes are different. You've got the original here. That one's got like, look, they're different eyes. It's nothing like it.
So instead of going up, we're going down.
Yeah, that's, you don't want to believe eBay, mate. That's not true. They can make anything in Mexico. I've
Yeah.
seen it. So there's like 20, yeah, it's
Alright.
on there for $20. That, good luck finding that. Good luck.
WordPoint is a site that will not show the price unless you are a member.
Oh, okay.
They collect data
Oh,
for last 10 years, anything that's sold on eBay. Come on, honey.
she likes it, man.
Oh man, that jacket just went up in
That
price
went up
just
in
because
price.
of that.
You bought a $100 bed. She won't
You know,
see
I
it,
had to
yeah.
buy that bed because she did that.
She
Climbed into that bed and now it's hers. So I see all kinds of prices all over, you know, from $30 to $300 to
Yeah.
$100 all over, depending on a design, depending. I mean, don't get me wrong, Elvis has a big following,
Right.
but there's a ton of stuff
There's
like
lots
this
of stuff.
out there,
Yeah.
okay? Because he was so popular, so you have to be kind of careful. Now,
Right.
there's two things going good for this. Just the old vintage cool jacket,
Yeah.
and then you got Elvis on top of it. So
Right.
you got two types of collectors on it. I mean, what do you think, Stuart?
I don't know. What we got? Go through 'em. You tell me what you think, and I'll say yes or let me get my baseball bat out of the car.
So like this hat, like $15.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
You know,
Absolutely, yeah.
this hat, I have no idea what I can get out of it, being that the front is
Yeah.
broken.
Broken, yeah.
Maybe also $15.
That's fair.
You know?
You're always good. Absolutely.
What about your Snoopy collection here?
I think this is Ryan's Snoopy collection. This is his
Ryan,
project.
what do you want to pay for this?
This is
Snoopy?
his project because he knows what Spike is now, and he's telling me off because they ain't got a hat. But this Snoopy's got a tuxedo. I mean, come on. You might not have the
All
hat.
the Snoopy stuff seems like it's got to sell here out of the store. Nothing.
Yeah, because online they're about $25 for all of them.
Sold. I don't mess around. You get these.
Are you writing this down?
You get this.
No,
for
I'm
free.
not writing it down.
15, 15, 25.
These are free.
Okay.
If you get anything for them, God bless you.
Now the big bucks.
Now the big boy.
The Elvis jacket. Well, both jackets. I mean,
Yeah, I want to do both. I don't want to take it home because I'm not going to wear it and I'm not going to use it.
How about 150 for both of them?
I'll take it.
Like $1.25 for this guy and
$25
$25 for that.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, you always do good prices, in my opinion. You know me, I'm not quibbling. So yes,
What about all of these?
That's the same deal.
Slab of marble on it.
There's a couple in there decent, and then the rest are kind of generic.
Yeah.
I understand the difference.
I know you got that one that it's signed.
Nice looking wood frame.
$30.
Oh, right.
Like a bed or something.
It used to
I'll
be
do
a
30
display
because you did me
case.
good on the
You're
jacket,
talking
and I know
straight
they're
on
not
bottom.
easy to
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
Okay. You got to make money, otherwise you're not here when I come in. That's simple. It's a simple part of
I
trading.
do need your IDs too.
Yeah, you will for this one. Which one do you want?
And thank you for the
I saw it. I had to get it for you.
for the
It was
t-shirt. I
you.
appreciate that.
I'm like, that's yours.
Yeah, because like you can press the
You have to
ejector,
do that
like,
for you. That was brilliant. So that was,
I mean,
you know,
it's
like when you,
so
you know what it's like when you see something and I don't get excited that much anymore, but my hands were literally like this because I couldn't believe it.
I would be too.
Like, I
you know,
couldn't
like
believe it.
when you start flipping and you're going, uh-oh,
You wanna-
and it gets better and
It-
better.
you know, I start like this quick because there's never anything there, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's a Metallica, right? And I went back, I'm like, that's fucking Metallica. And I turn it round and it's got Jason signed, and then
Don't
yeah.
worry.